Hey guys, so I thought I would share the stitching things that I got for Christmas this year, and also a tiny order that I placed myself. So I'll start with that. I placed a little order from 123Stitch a couple of weeks ago because I ran out of metallic for Angel of Love. I am using just the regular number 4 Krennic for Angel of Love. Number 8 is recommended, and I think number 8 would be fine, but the fabric I chose combined with what I already had, like I already had some of a skein of gold number 4, I just used number 4. So I got 2 skeins of gold and 1 skein of the orange. And I think that should be enough. I really don't have any idea. I didn't do enough research on that before I started. And I bought 3 patterns. I bought 2 Prairie Schooler patterns. I fell down the Prairie Schooler rabbit hole. But in the end, I only really found 2 that I wanted, which is kind of incredible. So the first one is Rain, Rain, Go Away. And it is 3 separate patterns. One is just Rain, Rain, Go Away, Come Again Another Day, with a house and a lady inside the doorway of that house. One is Rain, Rain, Go Away, with a lady standing with an umbrella in the rain. Why did I want this? I don't know. This is a weird choice for me, but I still really like it. And the other one is Rain on the green grass and rain on the tree and rain on the housetop, but not on me. And it's a lady in a house. And it's raining. Weird choice, McKenzie. And the other one I got is a Farmer's Almanac, which has the little like months of the year saying on it, albeit one that I've never heard, but which makes way more sense in practice than the one that I learned. So it says 30 days has September, April, June, and November. 31 the others date, excepting February 28, but in leap year we assign February 29. Isn't that just much more like succinct and just contains so much more information than the other one? And then it also has 2 little bonus things. This one says take one day at a time. It has a little sun and moon. And then this one says teamwork. And it's 2 horses. Prairie Schooler is kind of weird, but I like it. The last pattern I got is by Kathy Barrick. And, ooh, it's not stapled. I thought it would be. It's called Painted Wings. And it is just some butterflies. I think it's really pretty. So, okay, it says, painted wings that flutter high to touch the sun oh my god, I can't talk. It's January 1st, I can't talk. This is not a good way to start the year. Painted wings that flutter high to touch the sun and kiss the sky. And then it just has some pretty butterflies on it. So that is Painted Wings by Kathy Barrick. That was sitting on my wish list for a while, and I just figured I'd buy it. So now, Christmas stuff. I got spoiled for Christmas this year. I usually do. I'm very lucky. This is the first year that I had asked for any stitching supplies, though. So I gave my mom like a wish list on 123Stitch and told her kind of how to go about ordering the stuff if she wanted to. And she got me a lot of the stuff that I asked for. And even when I was like opening stuff on Christmas Day, I was like, you know, you didn't have to get me everything. And I think she didn't realize, like, some of this stuff is pretty inexpensive. And I don't know why I didn't ask for stuff like last year, but I'm gonna ask for stuff a lot now. So the first thing I wanted is from Little House Needleworks, and it's the Hello phone case. Look at this little phone case. It has an old-timey rotary telephone on it, and it says hello. And you put your phone in it, and I love it. I haven't opened this. I'm not sure. It does have finishing instructions. I mean, you do have to make like this pouch in order for it to work, but I think it probably has the instructions it needs. I haven't opened this, like I said. It's the world's tiniest little pattern, and I love this. I love this phone case. I cannot wait to make that and just have that. Like, how perfect is that? If you're a stitcher and it's just like, can you imagine just bringing this to work and having your phone in it? People being like, what is that? I love it. The next thing is an ink circles pattern, and it's tombstone monkeys. So it looks like this. It's shown made into like a little pillow, and it says Lucy Odell, she saw too much, Cornelius did hear too much, and Blaise Abel held not his tongue. They're little tombstones with the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil monkeys on them. And like ink circles, I'm sure there's going to be like a whole bunch of cute little things in this pattern too. Because ink circles, I think, is a pretty clever designing company. The next pattern I picked is from Prairie Moon, and it's Surrender Peter. I really like this pattern. And I did not understand the Wizard of Oz reference. Where did I hear that? Probably Coffee Stitcher. That totally flew over my head. So it says Surrender Peter, and I assume it's Peter Cottontail being chased by the farmer. This is going to be funny if I'm totally wrong about this. So that is Surrender Peter. The next one I got is from Carriage House Samplings, and it is the Willow Tree Sampler. So it just has a big willow tree with some blackbirds or possibly crows or ravens on it. And I just think it's really pretty. So that is the Willow Tree Sampler by Carriage House Samplings. Hilariously, I just looked on the back. This design is by Kathy Barrick. Is that the Painted Wings lady? Yes, it is. Is this the same lady? Probably. I mean, they seem similar enough. So that's interesting, and I didn't know that until just now. And then the next pattern I got is from Long Dog Samplers, and it's Count Your Blessings. This is something I think it would be really fun to change up the colors on a little bit, because I never bought this pattern for myself, but I had it in my wish list for a long time because I really like the pattern and what it says, but something about the coloring of it doesn't appeal to me very much. So I think this might be one that would benefit, at least to me, from a little bit of like color paletting. So it says Count Your Blessings instead of sheep. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's very pretty. It's a very nice pattern, but something about it. And maybe I just need to like gather the floss. Maybe it's just the image that looks a little funny to me. I don't know. I guess, okay, I'll talk about this last. So the big things that I got, my mom, I asked for 2 Mirabilias. And I said if she wanted to get me one, I showed her how to like kit it up with the beads and the specialty threads. I said I did not want any fabric, which I don't. I'll figure. Fabric is not like hugely important to me in terms of like having the fabric on the picture, or I just stitch everything on neutral fabric. So thinking like if you want, I would like one of these. And she got me both of them. And she kitted them because I'm spoiled. So the first one is Moonflowers. This has been on my wish list for a very long time. Like sometime early last year, I went through the Mirabilia section and just put in my wish list everything that I thought I would want at some point. And this one was one of those. So Moonflowers. It's so pretty. It's just a little fairy, little girl. Fairy. I don't know. Maybe she's just a girl sitting on the moon. I don't know. This makes less sense the more I look at it, but I think it's very pretty. And I'll show you what came with it as far as the kit goes. So it has 1 water lily. This is number 27, Lemon and Lime. And it has 3 Krennics, so 1223 purple, 198, just like a really light green. Focus on that, please, and not my face. And then 2 of 9294. And some beads. I don't think I'm going to show all of the beads with like their numbers, but there are 3 packages of this one, really light purple, some darker purple. This color I actually really like. It's like a really light, like shell pink kind of. And then some kind of light turquoisey colors, a darker green, and this really soft pastel yellow. So that is Moonflowers, and I actually just went upstairs to kind of sort through my storage a little bit to be able to put these things away when I'm done with this video, and I definitely will not be buying things. At least in like the first part of this year. I really don't need anything. I have so many Mirabilias that are kitted. So many Mirabilias that aren't kitted. If you recall, I bought some of the like older ones last year. I have a whole folder of drawn thread patterns. And then I have this humongous miscellaneous folder that has like everything else. Ink circles, just everything else. So, and this is the second one. This is the one I was hoping she would pick, not thinking that I would ever get both of them. This is relatively new from Mirabilia. It's the Garden Party, and I feel about this pattern the way that like everybody else felt about Raven Queen. This is like my pattern. I love it so much. I like Raven Queen too, but something about it I just didn't love it enough to like be like, oh my god, I need it right now. This one though. So it's just these 2 women in beautiful dresses, and there are these like glowing paper lanterns around them. This is like the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Like I said, I am as fanatic about this as most of you were about Raven Queen. Silk lanterns. I'm sorry, I just read the back. Silk lanterns. Gosh, geez, that's beautiful. Okay, so what came in the kit for that? More water lilies actually than the other one. So number 60, slate. Number 253, ink. Number 158, grape. That one's really pretty. And number 17, blue lavender for water lilies. I think there was only one Krennic, and it's 713, like a neutral pink. And then for beads, lots of purples. 2 of this one, and then kind of a lighter pinky purple, one of those really big gunmetal, these are like the really big ones, a like really neutral kind of gold color, and a white or a cream. So that is the Garden Party. I love that one so much, so much. You know, I was just talking about, I think it was in that Mirabilia haul where I got like the older charts, about how I love things that have like the stronger border around them. And this is definitely one of those. Like, it has a border, and you can tell it's in one of those water lilies because it's slightly variegated, the way that Mermaid of Atlantis was, which was my very first Mirabilia. The last thing that was Stitchy related that I got for Christmas was a surprise. It was my dad being awesome and surprising me like he usually does with something. I don't know where he got this, but this is Designer Cross Stitch Projects. And actually, it has some pretty cool stuff in it. Like, I am not normally the biggest fan of books like this because I just feel like, what are the chances of me wanting to stitch something in it? But pretty cool. So there's like a taxidermy bug and like a vintage, I was gonna say that was a cassette tape. It's not, it's a camera. And it's a camera case, so that's cool. And then there's like a bird, and I'll show you some of the ones in here that I thought were pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of little like video game icons on buttons. That's cool. Like Pac-Man and like Galaga. This is that phone case. Geez, camera case. Which I guess would probably hold your phone, considering how like small and rectangular it is. There's that taxidermy bug. There's this like vintage postage like project, which is oh, it's a passport holder. Oh, that's cute. It's a passport holder. Scrabble tiles. Okay, this I thought was so cool. Such a simple idea and so cool. It's called the color wheel. And okay, you know Pantone, the Pantone universe, people that pick the color of the year every year. Then they have those swatches where it's like on a white cardstock and it's like the block of color and then it has the color name. That really appeals to me. And I love it when you see, like sometimes you see in people's homes, they have like big versions of those cards with like their favorite color or something. This isn't gonna make much sense. So this is the color wheel. And it's color swatches, but they're DMC ones. So it says like DMC 741, tangerine, DMC 3843, blue. Like it has their names and the DMC number, and then it's just a big stitched block of that color. And I think that is so cool. Like, I have no idea what I would do with that. But how cool would that be to just have that like in your craft room? Like pick a couple of your favorite DMC colors and then just stitch up the swatches and either like frame them and put them on the wall or put them on like a ring. I think that's so cool. And then there's the big peacock feather that's on the front of the book. There's this vintage typewriter. Pin cushions. A big glasses and mustache combo, of course, for pillows. Fun fact, I saw pillows like this at Chapters a long time ago and I really wanted them, except they were split up, so like one glasses lens was on one pillow and you could put them like on either side of your couch. And I should have bought them, but then, just like now, I don't really have a place to put things like that would like decorate my future place that I don't have. So like, where am I gonna put that stuff? And then I never saw them again at Chapters and it made me really sad. And then what else? Oh, gym bags that say Run Wild and Let's Play. You can like put your shoes in there. I see it. So these are like pretty cool functional things. Like, I really like that. There's this beautiful butterfly. I don't think I've shown any patterns yet. I hope I haven't. And then like some really simple things like this. This is just like a beautiful frame. I think that's pretty much it. There's other stuff in here too, obviously. Oh, come to the carnival. But this is really cool. So I have to say, I think this is kind of a home run. Good job, Dad. So again, this is Designer Cross Stitch Projects by Cross Stitcher, number 5041. I don't know, it's the one with the big peacock feather on it. I don't really know how you would find a book like this. Like, just the title? I don't know. So that's what I got for Christmas this year that was Stitchy related. I got totally spoiled, but I'm pretty excited about all of it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you got any Stitchy stuff for Christmas. Do you ask for Stitchy stuff, or is it like your secret thing that you buy for yourself, like it was for me up until this last year? Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.